I've been ignoring Instagram for time. This has been going on for so long. So on Instagram, out of nowhere, before that, in fact, he told me, "Oh, do you know what, Moses? It's all blessed. I'm off the social media thing. I'm gonna delete everything, and I'm not gonna speak to anyone anymore. I'm done. I'm gonna live my life normal." I said no problem. I even wished him all the best. I have all of the conversations. I'm gonna read out to all you guys in a second. Literally all the receipts are here. I said absolutely no problem. The next day, he's woken up with a whole brand new persona. This is when I knew there's some sort of mental issue going on. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say this comfortably. This is when there's some sort of mental issue going on. He's woken up with a whole brand new persona. I'm no longer going as Emily. I'm going as Agbo Sober. We all said no problem. We all said no problem. If you wanna go as Agbo Sober, no problem. Do your thing. And then he realized that if he goes as Agbo Sober, there's not really going to be any sort of like credibility. He's not really going to gain any type of clout. It's just going to be a normal regular deck. There's no way. So he went in live one day, and everyone started to notice that we don't follow each other. People started to notice that there was something that happened. Then he started speaking about me on his live one time, but I didn't even see that live. Then he realized that this was making a lot of sense to him, so he posted that live on his Instagram. Then every other day now, he was now messaging me something new. This is where the threats began. This is where the whole threats and the whole blackmailing and everything, this is where it all began. The first thing he said to me was, "Oh, I need you to delete every single Dating Diaries video that I've been on, because you're not going to be making money off me anymore. Take them all down." At first, I didn't see the message. I was busy that day, until he started talking a lot more shit on his story on Instagram, saying, "Oh, he's airing me. You guys go spam him. Go message him, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So now he's called me. He's like, "Oh, are you stupid? Are you dumb?" Like, let me just read all the messages, because I'm even tired of using my mouth. Because memory it's a shame. Let me read all the memory. Let me read all the message, I mean. Sorry, I'm bugging.
Take it easy.
Nah, man, I can't even take it easy. I hate things like this. Cool.
Wow, there's 13k people. Wow, he did well though. He got 14k people sat here. Understood. Wow.
Let me bring out the conversation.
The internet.
You guys need to see how this boy talks. Nah, man, I'm not paying not one piece coming out of my pocket. If I owe someone money, I will pay them the money. I swear to Almighty God, if I owe anyone money, no one can come in here and tell me that I've ever owed them money. I'm not that guy. Especially my friends. It's not even possible. If I owe someone money, I'll pay them the money. I'll read you guys the conversation. It's so long. This guy was just talking bare rubbish on the phone. Man saying things like, "Oh, you're a scum, mum's life." But what the hell? Pick up the phone, "You're fucking done on my life." Cool. This is where he messaged me. This is the last thing he said to me. He said, "Don't be a bitch, pick up the phone or your life is going to go in flames. How fucking dare you try and message my sister? Who the fuck do you think you are?" Because on that day, I messaged his sister, because his sister follows me on Instagram. So I messaged her and I said to her, "Please send me a number," because I didn't want to react on social media. So I wanted to call his sister and say to his sister, "I beg you, call your brother. He's literally moving insane on the net. He's literally moving insane." So now I said to him, that was yesterday. He said, "Pick up the fucking phone. Are you mad?" I said to him, "You're in love with me." He said, "You text my sister. Did I text yours for what?" Then he goes and said, "You owe me money and you're texting my sister. You could have paid your debt, but you're too scummy. I'm proud I left it. You're not moving on. I'm posting this to the chat. Like, you're done out here. Like, are you mad?" On some fuckery. And I said to him, "Bro, I am not going to talk to you like this. I'm not a kid. What? We were once good friends. We were once solid good friends. There's no need for you to be threatening me. There's no need for you to be doing that." Then the threats just starts getting worse. Now he's saying to me, "Oh, I need you to go on Instagram live."
No. That was when he now added both me and you, and then on Instagram, and he said on Instagram that if can somebody tell Moses and Dias that
to take down the content?
Move down
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, I'm minding my business. I'm out of the mix. You put me back into it. So
he's telling me, obviously he's told us to take down the content. So now, after arguing, after he's given me a few threats here, and I'm even gonna openly, with this 14,000 people that are here, I'm going to tell you guys all of the threats that he has on me, because I don't even give a fuck about all of those threats. I'm going to tell you guys everything, so no one can start saying rubbish about my name. So Dias took down some of the videos, and I took down the videos as well. We thought that was going to be the end of it. I thought that was it.
Facts.
The videos got taken down, I took down the videos. That was it. The next day now, there was something brand new. He was messaging me saying, I need to go on YouTube and drop an apology video. This is when I knew this guy was taking advantage. This is when I knew, okay, cool. This is more of a power thing. He wants me to be doing the things that he says just so he doesn't expose me for these things that I don't even give a toss about. So I'm like, okay, so you want me to go on Instagram and you want me to go on YouTube and publicly apologize to you. For what? What did I do? I'm not going to publicly apologize to you for no reason. That doesn't make any sense. And this is how this guy talks on the phone. He's shouting, saying, the world's gonna know, you think I'm some prick, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, bruv, at this point, yeah, just do your worst. So this one, I started airing him. And then every other day, he'd mention my name, then he'd go on live. Then he'd mention my name, then he'd go on live. Then he'd mention my name and he'd go on live. And then eventually, his Instagram got taken down. That's when things then really got really heated. So now he's gone on TikTok now and he's saying all these things. The threats that he's been giving me from then till now, the first one is he's saying I'm a pedophile. He's saying that, I'm going to tell the world you're a pedophile. I'm going to read you guys a message here. And before I do that, he's saying I'm a pedophile because when I was 20 years old, I dated a girl that was 17 years old and we dated for 3 years. So it was never a pedophilic thing. He's trying to tell me I'm a pedophile because I dated a girl that was 17 when I was 20 years old. Anyways, now there's a chat that he has with Dice here. He said to him, tell him to send my money or I'm going to tell TikTok that it wasn't 17, that he dated a 16 years old at 20. And that's just the start. He's saying that he's going to tell the TikTok that it's not 17, it's 16. I'll be honest with you, yeah. I'll be honest with you, I will never in my life ever consider doing a thing where it may make me look like a certain type of way. But if I never had positive intentions to the girl, I would have never ever gone there in the first place. We spoke for 3 years. Everything was positive for 3 years. There was never an issue. This guy wants to come and use this to expose me. From now on, Agbo, if you're watching this, please do whatever the fuck you want to do. That is not a case. That is absolutely legal. And I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. That is absolutely legal. Call it what you want. The second thing you wanted to talk about was no one is perfect. In the past, yes, I did it. I got involved in some F. That's what he wants to talk about. No problem. Agbo was also involved in that crime. And I feel like that's why he has not mentioned a single thing about that. He was also involved in that. He was literally on my left side as we got involved in those stupid things when we was young. He was involved in that. So at the end of the day, we both did some shit in the past. That is what this guy has had against me. He's been trying to use that to threaten me. If you don't give me 5K, I'm going to tell the world this. If you don't give me 5K, I'm not a bum. I'm not an idiot. I'm not stupid. I will tell you guys for free. You call it what you want. If you guys want to hate me after this, you can hate me after this. If you want to love me after this, you can love me after this. But I'm not going to let an idiot like this, a guy that's going through mental issue, come and now try to threaten my life for £5,000 because of what? Because of the past. It's not possible. I don't give a fuck. So I said, if you guys are telling me, you have to go pay, I'm not paying absolutely nothing. I'm not paying absolutely nothing. You think I have time to be making friends, positive friends, people that I hold down. If I tell you guys all of the things that I've done for this guy in the past, if I tell you all of the things that I've done in this past, if I tell you the things that he's done, it's only because on my life here, it's only because I care so much about other people that I didn't want to expose him. If I add NK to the live and I expose him, you guys will lose your mind. If I add NK to the live and NK exposes him, he is finished. But I don't need to do that. There's no need for all of that. So I just came out. I'm surprised there's even 16,000 people here. But at the end of the day, I've said my own. If this guy keeps talking shit about me, that's you guys' own. I don't owe the guy £5,000. I don't owe the guy anything. NK is not going to join because NK is hiding. I don't owe the guy anything at all. This guy claimed that I owe money from Dating Diaries. The money is less than £100. And plus, the money was only supposed to be if those videos did the same numbers as the old ones. And they didn't. They didn't do those numbers. So at the end of the day, there's no point. Why would I pay someone money? Someone that I've done so much for. Please, I'm not a kid. I'm not a young boy. Don't act like I owe someone money. And I love the fact that the whole of everyone that's commenting on my thing, everyone that's saying, you owe him money. It's amazing. It's so easy to want to bring down people. It's so easy. it's so easy to want.
Just spread negativity.
It's so easy, and that's the thing.
No one. What's crazy is that no one has come here to come with a resolution. But the sad part is people like me, Joseph, Sam, everyone that we're all involved in the situation. I've tried to calm down the situation, but Abba doesn't want to reach a specific standpoint. At a point, he wanted to do that, but what Moses is trying to basically say to everyone is that it's your approach. If you come to somebody trying to resolve somebody, you can't talk down on them. You can't speak down on them. You can't force somebody to hear your side of the story. You have to do it in a way that at least they can understand where you're coming from. Otherwise, the constant back and forth is unnecessary. One thing we don't do is the internet. If you ever see us two together, we're trying to make you lot laugh, trying to entertain you lot, trying to give you guys vibes, if it's good music or whatever. That's just what we're about. We're not really on this whole social media public thing. So for him to go out of his way to come do this is what's made us just come here and have to just state the facts that at the reality of it, we'd rather handle this indoors. We'd rather speak amongst guys, handle it, and come to the conclusion that it doesn't need to be aired out on social media. But for the fact that he said, okay, cool, there's no resolution here, because you guys can ask Agboy. Yeah, I'm a level-headed guy, innit? I'm a bit of a fool. I make people. I ain't gonna lie. I don't take life seriously. But you can ask him, if he came to me and said to me, oh yeah, I don't like the way the situation has gone. And you can ask him, the chat's there, the chat's on my phone there. I said to him straight up, when did you ever come to me to come speak on the situation and try to come to a resolution? You never did that. You never did that. The first thing he did with someone like me was to go and put me up on social media. Me that I stay out the mix. Put me up on social media, told me to take down the videos. And when he actually did that, I literally took the videos down just to avoid problem. But my man still proceeded.
It was never enough for him. It was never enough for him. It was never enough for Agboy. What you guys need to understand is, I'm gonna say this for real, yeah. I'm gonna tell you guys why all of this is happening, yeah. This is why all of this is happening. Everyone cut off Agboy. It got to a point where he realized that really and truly he failed his university twice.